Sorry, I was forgetting to turn on the mic. Okay, so let's begin with Kali Linux. I will show you exactly how to download the ISO, create the virtual machine in VirtualBox, configure the CPU, RAM, and disk, and get everything optimized for hacking labs. This is one of the most common questions I get from beginners, so by the end of this, you will be completely ready. So let's go to Get Kali from kali.org. You can install the ISO image or VirtualBox machines. Let's go with the ISO image. 64-bit, everything. That's the torrent file. We don't need the torrent file. So let's try the installer. If you have Avast, you will get this threat secured report force detection, or disable your antivirus for now. And click install. Let's wait 4 minutes. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. If you don't have Oracle VirtualBox, you can download it too. Depending on your platform, in my case it's Windows. You can follow the on-screen installation. It has nothing special. I have it installed. So what we will do, we have now Kali Linux installed, downloaded sorry. Now we head to create new on the VirtualBox. Let's say Kali 225. Destination folder where you need to install the files. Select the ISO image that we just downloaded. Click next. For the RAM, this depends on how many RAMs you have. In my case, I have 32 gigabit. So I will give it 4 gigabit, 6. And for the processor, it depends on your CPU. You can give it like 2. Next, the disk size, give it 50, depending on how disk space you have. Next, hit finish. After that, let's go to the settings. Before we jump into the hacking lab, you need to understand VirtualBox networking. We will use NAT, gives us safe internet access. A bridge adapter makes your VM act like a real machine on your network. And we will cover NAT network later on in the next live streams. But for now, let's go with NAT. And for the display, give it 128 megabit. And that's it. Click OK, start. We will go with the graphic install, hit enter. English. Wait until it configure the connection. Okay, you can keep the host name Kali if you like. Domain name, leave it empty. Full name for the new user. Put your nickname. Or your name. Here, your username. Choose your password. Always use a strong password. Don't use like me 4 characters. Configure the clock. For me, I don't use a specific clock time zone. I use anything to discover. We will discuss this later on, but for now, let's keep it Eastern. Use entire disk. All files in one partition. Recommended for new users. Continue. Write the changes to disk. Yes. Continue. And now we wait until the system is installed. It might take a little bit depending on your computer or laptop specifications and requirements. Okay, now for the desktop environment. If you have a good GPU and good RAM and CPU, use KDE. For me, I use KFCE. It's a lightweight in desktop environment and much easier than GNOME. No lags, no bugs. So let's go with XFCE. Make sure it's checked and click continue. What it is doing right now, it's retrieving files from the internet and installing them. As you can see, select and install softwares. The speed depends on your internet connections, as usual. While Kali is installing, let's talk about Hack the Box. Hack the Box is more advanced. You get realistic machines similar to the OSCP exam. OSCP is Offensive Security certification. It's great once you have built your fundamentals. It uses a VPN to connect to the labs, or you can use their own online box in your browser. We will go into an easy machines today to get the feel of it. Try Hack Me, on the other hand, is much more beginner friendly. You get guided rooms, step-by-step tasks, and learning paths for complete beginners. It's a fantastic place to start if you're still building confidence. Try Hack Me is usually where I recommend starting before jumping into Hack the Box. We might do a room called Mr. Robot, based on the series Mr. Robot. So we will go into that in after installing Kali Linux. We are almost there, hang tight. Now it will ask you to install the grub bootloader. Of course. Continue. Choose the hard disk. You have to have patience in hacking. As you can see, it's not a click of a button and you're done. Now we're done. Continue. Hit enter. Let's use the user that we created, the username you typed earlier, and the password. To view this in a full screen, from the top menu, view, enter full screen mode. Okay, now first thing first, let's update our machine by typing sudo apt dash. You can type apt dash get update or apt update and type in your password again. We can upgrade some packages. To do so, we can type sudo apt upgrade. It will ask you if you have space. The space needed approximately, let's say, 1 giga. Download size, depending on your space limit, you can continue or cancel the operation. Because we are live, I will cancel the operation and upgrade the machine after we're done. So I will cancel the operation. Let's go to try hack me. If you don't have an account, join for free. Create your account. You can use Google, LinkedIn, or by email. I already have an account. Let me log in with it. I'm not a robot. Okay. After you log in, you will be on the dashboard, like so. Let's search for Mr. Robot. Robot. CTF. You can see there is a walkthrough, but we will not use the walkthrough. We have to learn by ourselves. First step, you have to connect to TryHackMe network by downloading the configuration file. Download my configuration file. Okay. From the top right, manage account or access machines. Open VPN advanced. What operating system are you using? We are using Kali Linux, so we choose Linux. Download your OpenVPN configuration pack. Download. Okay. If we don't have OpenVPN installed on our Kali Linux, we will use sudo apt install OpenVPN. Let's check. Open a terminal. Open VPN. It's available. Okay. So we have to connect. We go to CD downloads. List. Now we type sudo open VPN and the file name .ovpn, like so. Okay, if you're facing ping 5, ping restart, kill the connection by Ctrl C on your keyboard, and let's mousepad or lithium the file you have and change some configurations. That's happening because we have a block on certain VPNs protocols. So let's change this to TCP. Let's see. Google is your friend. Try hack me.
So right click open terminal here, and in here I will use the command sudo delete. It will not matter how after having initial try hack me on the try hack me the issue. So let's that if you are running. So how we can solve it? So OpenVPN has released an updated client which is now uh, the line cipher. You need to change it to data dash ciphers. Data dash ciphers. Save this file, close it, and use the same command again. Sudo OpenVPN. So OpenVPN, or find that it.
Let's change the search for try hack me blocked or VPN is blocked. Let's try this. Where is it? Okay. It's the same. Let's see. Okay. Let's check the access page. change the VPN server, regenerate for, let's remove the one that we downloaded. This one. Okay, download. Try one more time. Let's try chmod plus x sudo open VPN. Let's check again. Sudo fconfig. Okay, now we have a connection established with the TryHackMe servers. Refresh, connected. Now let's head back to Mr. Robot, CTF. Start the machine. We have to start the machine. Yes. I need to start the machine. Start the machine. We have to wait for 1 minute to get the target IP address. As you can see, I already solved this machine, but we will walk through this step by step to gain key 1, key 2, key 3. This. Okay. Head to your desktop and create a folder called TryHackMe. Inside it, create another folder called Mr. Robot. Inside this Mr. Robot folder, let's create a text file. Let's call it info.txt. Open with the mouse pad. Let's type the IP address of the target machine. .7.30. Okay, now that we have the IP address of the target, let's run nmap scan. So increase the font. Okay, apply. Okay. Nmap dash v dash a. Simple nmap scan. That's it. Okay, let's see what we have. We have port 22 open, running OpenSSH with the version 8.2 p1 we have port 80 open and port 443 running HTTPS. Okay, what else? Let's see. Okay, let's check the IP address in the browser. HTTP. Okay, we have a website. The first thing we do when we have a website is to view the page source and check the files or the code in general. As you can see, we have a style sheet, nothing in here, normal style sheet. The JavaScript same, nothing special. Let's check the code, device detection code, config section, nothing special. Main, we can see video folder called video, images, 420 hidden image. Let's check this image, copy. Okay, what else? Let's see what we have on robots.txt. Okay, user, we have a fsociety.dic. This can be a dictionary. We can use it for a dictionary attack, and we have key 1 out of 3. Let's first view key 1. And here you go, your first key. Put it in here. Key 1. Don't forget to save. And let's download this one. We can use the browser as normal, or we can use the terminal. But first, let's head to here, open terminal here, wget, and paste the link. As you can see, we're downloading it. Okay. As I told you, we can use this to crack the password if we have a username, or we can use it to brute force web directories. But let's dig deeper. Let's try 404, what it will give us. Okay, that's cool. We have WordPress website powered by WordPress. That's cool. That's a good point. We can use WP Scan, a tool from Kali Linux. called WP Scan to scan WordPress websites. So, WordPress Security Scanner by WPS Scan team. Okay, let's run that one more time. To use the URL, we should type --URL. Okay. Enumerate -E. Let's say all plugins. User ID. Okay. Let's do that. WP scan --URL. Paste. Paste the URL. Okay. -E. All plugins. Vulnerable plugins. Let's go with vulnerable plugins. Okay, nothing special, but we found that WordPress version is 4.3.1. What we can do, go to exploit database and search for WordPress version 4.3.1. Nothing special. Okay. Plugins, or we can use Google too. WordPress exploits. And we can use our beloved terminal like so. Search exploit WordPress. Let's say okay. As you can see, we have WordPress core 4.7.1 and below. So this can be enumerated. We can use the above. Let's go back to WordPress again, scan, and try to enumerate users. What theme on use? No plugins found. Robots found. Okay, we already know that. Okay. Let's enumerate for users. I type by changing VP to U. Enumerating users. No users found. Okay. Let's get back to the website and dig deeper. Login, the login path I will be using. Login. Okay, what's else? What we have else here? Oh, there is always a README file. Did you found it? we can look for it. Let's type it. Okay, nothing. Okay. In this case, what we will do, we will use a tool called GoBuster. GoBuster dash help. We will use the command dir, uses directory file enumeration mode with the fsociety.dictionary file that we downloaded, and see. Let's run the following command: GoBuster directory the URL, paste it, okay. If you don't know how to use a tool, I just suggest using your friendly search engine. Let's say google.com, type in GoBuster command. As you can see, we should use w-w to use the word list. You can find it. It's not written in here. Okay. -w and the path for our fsociety. And hit enter. Word list not set. Why is that? We forgot to use -u. Images, image, let's check these. Feed, video, audio, license, let's check this. It gives us 200 status. Copy. There's an... Do you want a password or something? Okay, cool. Base 64. Decoding. We can use our terminal. Here. Like so. Echo. Base 64-decode. We have the password for Elliot, and the password is this one. Copy. Again, we insert this. Username, password. You can decode this too by going to base 64 decode online. But real hackers use terminal. Don't you agree? Where is it? Copy. paste, decode, and we get the same result. Now if you remember, we have a login URL. Let's copy this, copy, paste, Elliot, and the password is login. See here what else we have. Readme, the one we used to log for. Let's check readme too. Oh, we're logged in, but let's check readme. Source, nothing special. Okay. Now that we have gained access to the admin panel, we can now upload a shell or change on the 404 page to gain a shell, reverse shell. So what we have to do is appearance, themes. Let's stop this from running. Okay, let's say state on state down netcat dash listen 666. It's listening on port 666, and we have to go to pentester monkey web reverse shell. Reverse shells. Head to shells, tools, PHP reverse shell, download, extract, say desktop, show files. Let's rename it to something like shell. Right click, open with mousepad, and we have to change two things: the IP and the port. The port is the one we are listening to in port 666, and the IP is our NAT, the VPN connection that we opened. This one. Here. Config on tunnel 0 we have this IP. Copy and paste it here. Now we have to select all and copy this and head back to Mr. Robot dashboard. Something is wrong, as you can see. Media. Okay, let's log out. Try this one more time. Something is wrong with the machine. We might be having a lag. In this case, what we will do, we will terminate the machine and start the machine one more time. That's why I told you to have all these information. Plus, in a real world scenario, you must log everything you find so that you can generate a report later on. Let's see. Let's wait for the new IP. Okay, here we go. Let's copy the new IP. Our info text. Not this one. No. Copy. Okay. Save. Let's head to this. Try again. Okay. There's something wrong. Why? Let's close the connection, the VPN connection, and run it again. Okay. Let's check our VIP again. The same one. Okay. Reload. Accept. Let's go to wp-admin. And log in with the user and password that we decrypted. Log in. Check the IP again. Let's take it, copy, paste it again. Save, select all, copy. Let's go to appearance, themes, or editor. Let's go to editor. 404 template. Again, from here, to the end of the file, you copy all of that, except this one. Copy, we paste it under PHP tag, and hit save. Update file, sorry. Now, as you can see, file edited successfully. Listening on 666. We will do like so. Let's go and try. slash anything. It will hit 2404. We might get a connection, and here we go. We had a reversal. Who am I? Daemon. Where am I? pwd root directory. List files. Okay, let's check home. ls home robot. Okay, ls again slash home slash robot. We have key 2 of 3. Let's get that. Copy. We use the command cat slash home slash robot slash key dash 2 dash of dash 3. Hit enter. Permission denied. Okay. Let's check the password dash row md5. Copy. Before that, so that we don't keep typing home robot, let's change directory cd slash home slash robot. Now all this. Okay. Cat this. Okay. Robot. Don't forget to copy this to our info.txt and put a note like so. Let's say Linux user robot. Okay. If you remember, we saw that we have on nmap port 22 is open. We don't have it in here. Okay. Nmap dash p 10.23 and port 22 is open, so we can use this information, but we have password, MD5 password. We have to crack it. How did I know MD5? Because as you can see, row dash MD5 plus with the practice you will know the encrypted text what it is, but for now you can use hash identifier dash identifier from Kali. It's a tool installed in Kali, and we paste it. Okay, hash not found. Let's go to the browser. Open a new tab. MD5 hash or MD5 cracker online. Crack Station is one of the best websites. We paste the hash. I'm not a robot. Crack hashes. As you can see, it has the hash cracked from before on its database, and the result is from A to Z the password. So we go back to our info, we type cracked password is okay. Now that we have the password cracked, let's Control C, clear, SSH robot at the IP address of the machine. It will ask for the password. Before that, yes, trust this. The password is copy, paste. Who am I? Robot. List directory. Okay, now we can view the list-ls, as you can see, robot. On the web shell that we had, the virtual, we couldn't access key 2. Now we can cat key, okay. Cat copy paste selection. As you can see, we have now key 2. Key 2 is this. Key 1, key 2. What about key number 3? How we gain access to it? Key number 3 we will use something called privilege escalation. We have robot as a user in the system, but robot don't have root access. We need to find a way to privilege from robot to root, and that will be using several methods. It might be using exploit on the system, Linux system, as you can see, or we can try get out IO, or what is it? Oh, bins. Get the fuck out bins. The website is called like that. Sometimes we can use sudo, for example. As you can see, sudo bash. Depends on the system you have. But let's check what we have on here. Sudo -l. The password again. Paste selection. Sorry, user robot may not run sudo on IP. Okay. We have a tool called Linux enum for selection. Where is it? I use the tool we use to check for the system for anything related. It used to be called let's check this one. I used to use a tool called Linux privileges escalation. Limpis, where is it? Oh, Limpis is a good tool. Let's grab it to our system. I'll not run it like that. install it. Okay. Why is that? Okay. Copy. Okay. This one is. Let's keep it that way. Now we have to use it on here. Let's check we have internet connection or not. Let's try this. Let's try this command. Paste selection. It might not work. It might not have internet access. So what we will do now, we have it on our desktop. Then please. So we will do like so. We will run a Python server, HTTP server, by using the command split this. Alright, so we'll do config the IP of our machine. IP selection. No, wait. Now we run this command on port 80 wget http port 80 then please permission denied. Okay, we can't run it on robot, but we can run it on the temp folder. pwd, okay, wget http then please. Now let's check it. Then please we can run it like so. Then please syntax error mod +6 and let's see. Nothing is happening. Right. Okay. Let's try npts. has to be working like that. Something is wrong. Okay. Okay. Stop this. We will do it like so. Before that, let's try to do this. Peas and peas.sh. Same thing. Okay. Copy. Paste. Okay. Okay, now it must be working. So move this one. Delete. Head back to duplicate HTTP. lenpeas.sh. Okay, let's try that one more time. This is our IP address. Copy. wget http this lenpeas.sh. Okay, chmod plus x lenpeas.sh. lenpeas.sh. Now it's working. Let's do this. So this. Do this. As you can see red, you should take a look at. Okay, sudo version. Copy. Keep it in here. What else? Executing Linux exploit. As you can see, dirty pipe. Lot of CVEs we could use. Let's check sudo. Okay, let's try this. It's none, of course. MySQL. What else we have? Okay, protection is enabled. SUID. Okay. Users with UID 0 in root, Ubuntu, and root. Root. Software information. Sudo. We have netcat, we have NT. We might use one of these. Okay. We have nmap. We could use nmap. Is it done? Okay, nmap switch. I will come to interactive mode. Switch to H. Not like that. We can use nmap like so. Nmap with interactive shell. Nmap dash dash interactive shell. Okay, nmap. Map. Map indentation. Let's try this. We gained root. Now we can cd to root this directories. Cat number 3. Cat selection. And here is flag number 3. Nothing inside. Okay. What we have done, what we had done, we enumerated the users, we found vulnerabilities, we exploited them and gained access, and we found the flags one by one. And the third flag was using privilege escalation. That's it for today. But before we wrap up, here are some beginner's tips that will help you grow. Will help you grow fast in cybersecurity. Spend time learning Linux. Practice daily. Focus on enumeration. It's the heart of hacking. Don't forget that, as you saw before. Build small projects and take notes. Don't rush to advanced tools. Fundamentals matters. What next? Make sure you join us next Saturday, same time. We will move to privilege escalation, medium level machines, and real world web vulnerabilities. This is weekly series, so you're going to gain constant hands-on experience. Thank you so much for joining the first Red Secure Tech live session. Make sure you subscribe, comment your questions, and let me know what machines or topics you want me to cover next week. Visit our website for courses and services, and feel free to reach out if you need help on your cybersecurity journey. See you next Saturday.